Hey folks, so I'm working on today is a 2004 PT Cruiser 2.4 liter turbo, and I get online and I get to looking for how to set up this tensioner, and several of the videos that I have seen mention having this piece here set up so that you can see the spring in the center of the hole there. Several of the videos that I've watched said that when you install this, it's supposed to line up like that so that you can see the spring right there in the gap. Okay, and you know, a couple say, well, have the 13 handy right there, do your 1/4 inch ratchet, and you turn this until it's several of the guys on YouTube, well, I've actually found 2 videos to where they say you have to put your 1/4 inch in. I'll use this for better. Put your 1/4 inch in here, and you turn this until this gap lines up with that spring. But as you notice, here, you can do that all day long. It does not turn this. This piece, no matter how tight or loose this 13 is, it does not turn that piece. If you go the way the arrow shows on here, if you go the other way, it does not. So I've been fighting with this for a couple of hours now, and when I set my belt up, I set it just like that, and then I tighten this down, and I thought, well, I must have it. So I go back to double check my work, and I find those 2 videos that all say this needs to line up with here. But I think this is the way to do it. You set it up where it's tent. Here's the reason why. Watch what happens to the distance from here when I do this. It moves away. So if you point this to where your belt has tension, don't worry about where this is positioned, as long as the spring is in this hole, and then your belt gets tension put on it. See how the center, this piece here, moves? That's because your belt tightens or loosens with the revving of the motor, and it allows tension. If you were to line that up there, this is as far as it goes. It only goes a 1/4, and then it's done. So, to debunk anything that they said, now I'm just an old man that works on cars, and common sense tells me it's got a 1/4 drive hole in it, and when you spin it, you see how it tightens or loosens on that belt. To me, that's the way it's supposed to work. Okay, you get that booger on there tight, in that position to where you feel that it's tight enough, right? You tighten down that 13, and you know what? I think that should be all you need to do, because that still gives this thing here the ability to move and release pressure. If you were to get it over here and line it up with that hole, it hasn't got very far before it's done. So I believe it's meant to be this way. Remember, 2004 PT Cruiser Turbo. 2004 PT Cruiser 2.4 liter turbo.